A number of officials Governor Evers appointed to different government agencies woke up without a job this morning.
That's after Republicans in the state Senate voted to fire many of them during a floor session yesterday. Political reporter Will Keneally spoke to some of them, and he joins us now with more live from the state capitol. Will?
Well, Susan and Brady, these aren't big political names, even for self-admitted political nerds like myself, but these are key figures to help get the government going. For example, more than half the board that oversees the Department of Natural Resources was fired yesterday, and that actually stopped their work for a short time. But some of the officials that we spoke to say that this just can have a lasting effect.
I think is going to discourage qualified people willing to volunteer their time to serve the people of the state of Wisconsin in this capacity.
That's Joe Sarnecki. Up until yesterday, he was one of the 6-member board that oversees elections in Wisconsin.
The only objection that was voiced at the public hearing or on the floor of the Senate yesterday was my abstaining on the vote to reappoint Megan Wolf.
Sarnecki opted over the summer to keep the existing administrator for his agency in place. But that was enough for the state Senate to reject his confirmation. And he was not alone.
When I offered my testimony in front of the committee, nobody had any questions for me. Nobody raised any concerns at that public meeting. In a private meeting I had with a senator, however, he did take offense with some of my tweets where I called out racism and homophobia and misogyny.
Melissa Balaf was Governor Evers' former deputy chief of staff, appointed to serve another term on the Council on Domestic Abuse.
That's why I was appointed to serve as a governor's appointee on this council, is because I am a survivor of domestic violence. I think it just kind of is another proof point of how disorganized and unwilling to govern that this Republican Party is.
This is not the first time that the Republican-controlled state Senate has rejected Evers' appointees, but Baldoff says that this is different.
When I worked for Governor Evers, most notably with them rejecting Brad Paff, who's now their colleague, and we've seen some of this before, and I think it just keeps getting worse and worse.
So now the governor can fill those vacancies when they come up. And for example, he has done so for the Wisconsin Elections Commission. They can serve essentially on an interim basis until the state Senate either votes to confirm them or, as we saw yesterday, vote to fire them. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.